Hello and welcome to another video tutorial from Mulesoft Notes, and this is Ravi Singh, and today in this video tutorial I'm going to talk about how to access Oracle Cloud Storage using Mulesoft. So I'm going to explain this topic using an example from Mule, and I'm going to talk about some basic stuff about Oracle storage, why it is used, and how to sign up for this, and then I will take one example of how to upload an object or a file to Oracle Cloud using Mule. This topic is very important because if you see on Google or internet, you'll not find much help about this topic, and especially related to Mule, how to access Oracle Cloud using Mule. I did some hit and trial, and then I thought it's good to share it with you all, so that whenever if you are facing any issue, this presentation will surely help you. So what I'm going to discuss today is about the Oracle storage. So let's understand little bit about Oracle storage, and why it is used. So of course Oracle storage is a cloud based, and it gives you a way to securely storage on cloud, where you can use the application, or at least you can store your cloud or store your file on the cloud, so that you don't have to use your local disk. And if you see from the enterprise wide uh, side, it is a very useful tool where a company or a business do not have to worry about the physical storage and how to access it, because the Oracle storage will take care of all these things in the background. And of course it is very easy to use and access. And do not forget, Oracle has a tons of other application, like Oracle database of course is there, then MySQL, Java. There are other application in Oracle. You can access all of them using their storage. Now, why enterprises uses it? Of course the reason is quite simple. It is used because it's a cloud-based storage. So more and more companies are moving towards the cloud instead of their own physical storage. So this cloud is giving them more options, and of course it is very easy to scale. As I said, like once you are your company grows and you need to store more, you can easily do it with the Oracle Cloud. You can change your account, you can update your account, and you can store more files. So if you want to set up a trial for using Oracle Cloud, you can do it very easily. They are giving a free 30 days trial of their Oracle Cloud storage, so you can test and you can experiment how it is useful to your organization. Of course I've given a link here. You can go there and sign up for 30 days trial. So let's discuss today in this tutorial. I'm going to take an example of how to upload object. So upload is very much equal to how to create object. And when I say object, it means it can be any file, it can be any data which you want to store on the cloud. And remember, in Oracle storage, the parent is container, and the object will be inside the container. So before you store an object in Oracle, you have to create a container. And this picture show you what are the different ways you can store the or create the object on the cloud. You have a web console. This is a proprietary or a tool given by the Oracle Cloud. Then of course you can use the RESTful API, the URL they will provide where you can use it to store data. Java library is the another way, where they give you the SDK kit, which you can use it to integrate your application with the Oracle Cloud. And today in this Mule example, I'm going to use this way, which is a Java library. And of course you have a file transfer manager API, and then you have the CLI. This is another tool which Oracle developed to integrate or talk to the Oracle storage, and you can send data or retrieve data. So let's see, like as I told you, I'm going to use the Oracle Java library SDK. you can download it from the same site, which is Oracle storage, and then you can implement it in the Mule to transfer. That means either upload or download the object. So what you need to integrate your Mule application to the Oracle Cloud. Of course, you need the Mule Anypoint Studio, which I'm going to take example, and then you need the Oracle Java library, which is developed by Oracle to talk to the Oracle storage. I've given a download link here which you can use, and then you have to have Oracle Cloud account. So you have to get a free trial account to you know to use the Oracle Cloud. Let's see the demo. I'm going to jump to the demo where these are the scenarios I'm going to show you, which is like I'm going to upload a file. I'm going to use a HTTP connector through which I will pass the file to the Mule application, and then from there I'm going to make a copy of that file at my local disk, and then I am going to store the same file to the Oracle Cloud Storage. Of course, you can follow the YouTube video which I'm going to share, and I also share the complete code on Git, so you can go to this GitHub and copy the complete code. Now let me go directly to the Anypoint Studio, and let me show you how exactly I did that. So before I run example, let me show you what I did here. So if you see my code here, I have a HTTP connector. So this is required to pass the data. So let me show you what I did here. So I have a HTTP connector where I'm using the post method. Now I have used some variables to set the file name. So here I'm storing the file name. I have also used a for each loop, so you can upload any number of files to the request, and for each file I'm going to run this operation, which my for each loop will do. And of course I'm using a set payload where I'm writing the content of the file to the payload. So I'm setting the payload with the current content of the file. This file connector, outbound file connector, is used to store the local copy of the file. And I'm also using a invoke Java invoke component. If you search in your connector, you can see there is a Java invoke connector, and what it does is using the invoke you can create your own Java class, and the best part is, of course, you can pass some argument with the class. So I'm using it because I need the file name inside my Java class. So what I'm doing is I'm passing two variables in my invoke class. One is the payload and the second one is the file name. This is my class name, which is my component, and this is the my method, which is I'm passing I'm creating this method inside my class. Before I will show you my class, one important thing to remember is before you can use this invoke method, you have to have a bean created in your global configuration. So if you see, you just need to go to create, and you have to create a new bean before you can use it. Let me show you the content of this bean. So this name is the class name I've given here, and in class you have to search your own class. So here in this case, the class which I've created, Java class I've created for this invoke, is my component. So you need to select it here. This is a very important step. If you will not create your own bean, you will not be able to use the Java invoke. So now let's see the class here which I have created. So this is the customized class given by the Oracle Cloud Storage. I am creating a config. Of course, before you can use the cloud, you need to create your own config. And then here, if you see like my config.set service name. So I'm setting my service name here. This is my service name. This is the URL which I have created. And after that, you have to create a factory from the config. So of course I have created a new connection, and I have given username and the password, which is your Oracle username and the password is required here. And this is the file input stream. So the local file which I have created, I have given the path here, And then this method, which is my connection dot store object, which will it's actually will store your object. This method will, you know, this is the container name file test11, which is my container name. This my variable is coming from here, which is my file name, which I'm passing to the invoke. And this is the content type, which is multi-part form data, because I can pass different type of data to the HTTP. It can be a PDF, it can be image, so all those will be included in the multi-part form data. One important thing to remember is, if you've remembered, I used two argument in my invoke. One is payload and another is my variable, which is file name. So I'm creating an input stream here, and this FIS is the file input stream, which is I'm passing into the store object. So this is the complete example. So if you go back to my flow, this is how my flow looks. Let me run this, and then I will show you how exactly it works. So I am now running this Mule application in my local. Let it restart. Then I can show you a real example how it works. The application is, starting. Yeah, so you can see it's deployed, so it's running. Now I'll go back to my Postman request, and here I am how to run this application is you need to select the URL. Of course, this is a post request. In the key, you need to pass the actual file name. So in this case, let me select a new file name, which could be DS store. Okay, and then I will click on send. Okay, let's go back to my Mule application. You can see here file copied, which is the logger. I kept it here, so there is no error. So let's now go to the Oracle Cloud. This is the how Oracle Cloud UI will look like. This is my container, which is file test11. Here only I requested to store my data. Let's refresh it and see here my file is copied. So this is the way how you can store your object or your local file to the Oracle Storage Cloud. And definitely in future more and more application will be hosted on cloud, and Oracle Cloud Storage is really a nice option you can use for your organization to store files on your cloud. And this is a sample application which will help you to understand how you can create a file on the Oracle storage. So thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope this small tutorial helped you to understand about the Oracle storage and how it is related to Mule and how to create a sample application in Mule. Hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.